Hello guys, my name is Balkrishna Srivastav and welcome to Code with BK. So in this video we solve question 1 of ICSE 2025 Computer Applications Boards paper. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel because I've posted plenty ICSE content for all the class 10th computer application students. But I see that less than 5% of my audience is subscribed to my channel. So please do subscribe to my channel. Character class methods is found in the java.lang package. That's why when you type character class, a character C1 something, you don't have to include java.lang because it is automatically included. Okay, then we have z plus 32. So this is going to print an integer value because when you do z plus 32, the ASCII value of z is added. So ASCII value of a is 65. So the ASCII value of z is going to be 65 plus 25 because it is the 26th character. It is going to be 90. This comes out to be 90 plus 32 will give you 122. So the 122 is our output. Okay. Then it says double X occupies how many bytes? So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 locations. Each location will be 8 bytes. Double occupies 8 bytes. One double value occupies 8 bytes. So 8 for 32 bytes. Okay. Output of this. Alright. So in Java, the precedence of slash, asterisk and percent symbol is the same. That is, they hold the same weightage and then comes plus minus below this. Okay. So since their precedence is same, their associativity is from left to right. That is, if these are given in an expression, they will be calculated from left to right. So this part is calculated first. So 42 by 6 will give you 7 and then percent 2 will give you 1. So the output is going to be 1. Also, they were a little not so smart in this question because suppose if you were calculating 42 by 6% 2 and you were calculating this first. So 6% 2 will give you 0 and 42 by 0 is not a number, which is not an option here. Okay. So the logical outcome has to be 42 by 6 first. Okay. Which is 7% 2 is going to give you 1. Okay. Then we come here. Okay. In this question, consider this as a two-dimensional array. So index 0, 1, index 0, 1, 2. It says state the index of the revised barcode scanner. So it is at 1, 1. So it is at P11. Okay. If the following is a user-defined data type. Now this is a good question. Now 3 is definitely user-defined. This is definitely not, and this is definitely not because these are primitive types. Okay. Now you can think of array as a user-defined data type as well, but I will not consider it. You can think of both array and class as non-primitive type. Definitely these are non-primitive. Okay, and double and boolean are primitive. That is very clear. But class is a user-defined data type. Array is a non-primitive type. But the only option that contains 3 is this B part. Okay, I don't think you'll find references and texts that say that array is a user-defined data type. It is a non-primitive type, but I will not call it a user-defined data type. Then we come to what is infinite loop. So this is 1 less than equal to 10 plus plus. So it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4 and goes till 10. Okay. Then this is I is 2, I is not equal to 0, I minus equal to 0, 2, then minus 1 and then minus 4 and then it keeps on going. So this is your infinite loop. In this one it will run for I equal to 5 and then stop. In this one it will run for I equal to 1 and this then stop. Okay. Then we come to this part, math.max, math.min. Okay, so math.min minus 5 minus 4, the smaller value in this is minus 5. Okay, so you have to find max of minus 7 and minus 5, which comes out to be minus 5. Okay, then which are the following is true for the given object creation statement. So this is the class name, this is the object name, this is a new keyword. Okay, this is calling the constructor. Game is object, no. Cricket is an object. New keyword creates the object cricket, not game. Game is the name of the class. Okay, game is a class. Game is a class and cricket is an object. That's true. No, this is false. Okay, so the option C. Then this is post office is an example of, I don't know if they mean by an actual post office where you go and post letters, or is this a reference to something else related to Java. As far as I know, I don't remember anything technical like post office in Java. So this is most likely they are referring to what a post office we have in real life. So it is an example for, I mean, which one to choose, because see, if you think in terms of public, so everybody can access it. Local is not a necessary specifier. In terms of protected, you can think of it as in terms that there are certain letters which are protected and transferred from point A to point B. In terms of private, you can think of it as that whatever details about the letters that are there in the post office remain in the post office, that is not accessible to the public, right? I mean, I don't know which one to go, man. I mean, the most simple straightforward is public because it is open to public. That's what comes to my mind. But this is I mean, I don't know, this is a really big question mark question for me. The first thought is public, and I'll go with this. Okay, in which case break statement avoids fall through. That's true. Break statement helps execute only one case at a time. Okay, so assertion is true and reasoning is true, and it is the correct reasoning because break statement, if there was no break statement, there would be a fall through. So break statements avoids fall through, which is the reason that we are able to have only one statement. Okay, moving on. Physical education, when teacher asks you to do side stretch as shown below 10 times, this is going to be a for loop because you are repeating the same process n number of times. Okay, the index subscript of the last element of an array dot length -1, it is going to be this. Dot length with a parenthesis is a function call which is in the string class. Dot length for an array in Java is a property which is assessed using this. So last subscript is going to be dot length -1. A clock is a real life example of nested loops. Why are they getting? I mean, I understand being creative, but this is getting a borderline crazy now. But okay. Our hand moves through 12 positions. So I guess I have to draw a clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So it says our hand moves through 12 positions. Well, the minute hand moves through 60 positions. Minute hand moves through 60 positions. We cover 1 hour. That's okay because there are 60 minutes, right? So it was 12 o'clock. It will go to 1 o'clock. This is 5 positions, right? This is not 12 positions. Assertion is okay. You can think of assertion is true and reasoning is false. So nested loop is basically a loop inside another loop, right? For example, you can consider this R as the outermost loop. Okay. So for 1 hour you have 60 minutes. Okay, and for each minute, okay, you have 60 seconds. Okay, so in order to complete 1 hour, this minute hand goes 60 times. So you can think of this as I loop, think of this as J loop, and think of this second as K loop. So I J K. So for I, one single hour, this J runs 60 times, and for each J, this 60, the second hand runs 60 times again. Okay, but the reasoning is false. R covers this much, which is 5 positions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why we have 12, 5 is 60, right? Right. Distance between 12 and 1 is going to be 5 units, right? I'm getting confused. All right, 5 it is. So reasoning is false. So assertion is true. Oh, sorry, not this one. Assertion is true, reasoning is false. Okay. Next is which value of page will cause a compile time error due to incorrect method overloading. It is going to be this one. Because method name and arguments is exactly the same, but the return time is different. So in this case, Java is not able to decide what is going to be the return type of this function call where you call test with some integer value. Okay, this is okay. Even if you have two numerical types, but one is int and one is double, or both are ints or both are doubles, this is going to be fine. This is going to work. Okay, and here number of arguments are separate, so that's okay as well. But in this case, same number and type of arguments and a different data type. This is going to be your answer. Okay. All right. Next one is converts 25 string to 25. So double dot parse double. Not this one because this is supposed to be lowercase. This is not a function. This is a function taking a string. So this is it. Okay. Then consider program segment. This statements will display. So P is 0, P is 4, P is greater than 0. Okay. 4 is greater than 0. Then -2, then 2 is greater than true, then 0. So for 0, this loop is going to stop. Okay, and you have a semicolon after this loop. It means this loop does not have any body. Okay, so the value of P will be 4, then 2, and then 0, and then the loop stops. There is nothing inside the loop. It is after the loop that you come here, you do print. So you print P, which is 0. Then you print again P and change a line. So you have 2 zeros on the same line. So 2 zeros on the same line. Okay, then we have this. All right. So in this case, this is being escaped, which is double inverted quotes, and this is being escaped again. So you'll get I said with double inverted quotes, then it's wise to obey elders. Okay, I said with double inverted quotes and double inverted quotes at the end as well. All right, and this is the only option that has this. Okay, this does not have the ICSE part. This does not have double inverted course. This has single inverted. So this. Okay. Also, in this, for extra knowledge, this is also escaped. That is, this backslash will not be printed. Even though we have backslash a single quote, the output from this is going to be only a single quote because this is escaped. So this is something very, very specific in Java, and then you can learn more about it. You can Google more about it. Okay. So option B is your output. Okay. All right. Moving on. What is the output of the statement below? Anger and angel. So you compare characters from left to right when you're comparing two strings using compare to. You return the difference of the ASCII values. At whichever index we have a different character. So A and A we move on, N and N we move on, G and G we move on, E and E we move on. You do R minus L. R minus L. So the difference is going to be JKL M N O P Q R. So this is 6 and R comes after L, so minus 6. Okay. Or if you want to do the traditional way, then uppercase A is 65. Find the ASCII value of uppercase R, find the value of uppercase L and subtract. Okay. Then we come to kind of for example, which of the statements are jumbled. To find the factorial of 4. Okay. The first thing you do is this, then 3 is first. Okay. Then you run the loop. So then 1, then you have the body of the loop 4, then 2, then 3, 1, 4, 2. Okay, this is confusing. Good one, 3, 1, 4, 2. Okay, so this was solution to question 1 of ICSE 2025 Computer Applications Boards paper. I hope this was helpful and you like this video. If there is any doubt, there's a part you don't understand, please let me know in the comments. I always try to answer all the comments, and you can always let me know in the comments if there is a question you want to solve or if there's a concept you want to discuss. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.